Welcome back to the show. Ken stepped away. You know, I think he went to get a top hat finally.
I think he went to disappear.
No, he did not disappear. He needed a top hat because he's a magician. They should have top hats, right?
What?
I read this in a manual somewhere.
It was an old one.
No, well, they say horror hosts should have top hats as well, and I don't subscribe to that notion. I think you should wear a top hat.
Oh, please.
No, imagine how nice he'd look with a top hat. He'd be taller than he is. Then people would not call you short all the time, would they?
Who calls me short?
No, some people behind your back. All right, well, we're going to do some mail because you send us mail, and if we don't read it, that would just be plain rude, would it not?
Yes.
Yes. Who's the first one? A tube.
It's a tube.
A tube from
I believe
whom?
it's artwork or something. I couldn't find a name on it.
You cannot blow the surprise for me. That's her job. All right, the name, I need my spectacles because without these, it's all blurry. Just like Mr. Livingston. Mr. Livingston's usually blurry to me. When people ask me to describe Mr. Livingston, I say he's blurry. You deal with this. All right, what do we got from Mitch O'Connell? Mitch O'Connell in Chicago, Illinois. And he goes, Dear Vincent, Mr. Livingston, and Tangella, hello, I'm a new fan of the show, which luckily gives me hundreds of past episodes to binge on. Well, don't binge too long on those because, you've got a life. You've got things you need to do, Mr. O'Connell. I really enjoy the laid-back hosting vibe, the super sharp prints, and the obscure selection of vintage theatrical and TV movies, most that I've never viewed before, and I thought I had seen everything. Just in case any of the guest rooms in your haunted manor need decorating, enclosed are a few screen prints of my art. Oh, look at this. He drew this. That's fantastic. Who is that? Something from outer space. Oh, Plan 9 from outer space. Also drawing inspiration from the world of fun and cheesy horror. Thanks again for the spooky entertainment. Best, Mitch O'Connell. Well, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Mitch. Oh, I love this one. It's pink.
Quite.
You don't see too many pink horror movie posters, and this is Frankenstein and Mrs. Frankenstein. I didn't know they go to the movies as well. It probably makes sense for them to go to the films, right?
They have to have something to do.
No, they got to see what they're in. That one's upside down. The Omega Man. I remember that film. Did you ever see the Omega Man?
I did, actually.
Did you like it?
Charlton Heston, I believe.
Charlton Heston, right. I think he's naked in this photo, though. We have to be a bit careful. Thanks again, Mitch. All right, you got some more mail for me?
Yes, this is from Massachusetts, I believe.
Massachusetts. Oh, this is from Jamaica. Jamaica watches every week on YouTube. Did you know that?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Who is Jamaica? Oh, Jamaica.
Jamaica Pitts. She watches us every week. Hello, Jamaica. And she lives on the East Coast, and she has to watch it like 3 o'clock in the morning to watch our program because it's a different time there from what I'm told.
The time zone.
All right, here we go from Jamaica. Dear Vincent, Tangella, Livingston, and Andrew. Hi, my name is Jamaica Natasha Pitts. How is everyone doing this fine day? We're doing fine. I hope you're all doing well. I'm a big fan of the show. You guys show great movies, and I do love it when you guys have guests on your show, like Grim Life Collective. They're fun. They're going to come back in, I think, August, right? Is that what they said? They're coming back in August?
I believe it's correct. I'll have to check the calendar.
Grim Life Collective, who I also am a big fan of as well. I enjoy watching movies, especially horror. I'm a big fan of horror movies. My boyfriend Joey does not like horror, but I do. And I love him anyways. He likes movies too. Well, enjoy the rest of your year, and I will keep watching your movies. Take care. Your biggest fan, Jamaica Natasha Pitts. Peace, love, happiness to you, Vincent, Tangella, Livingston, and Andrew. Keep up the good work. And she enclosed a piece of art that says peace and love. No, peace, love, and happiness. And she drew, look, she makes her sons just like you do. That's how she draws them. All right, thanks, Jamaica, and hope things are well on your side of the country. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. You know what they have in Portland?
I'm afraid to ask.
Ports. What else would they have? It's a land of ports.
I thought that would be Portugal.
Could be the wine. Could be port wine. I don't know. All right, this one's from Dave Monty Montgomery. And he goes, Dear Creature Features gang, my granddaughter Edie wanted to remind me that tonight is Creature Features night. Next up, get on the sponsor list. Thanks for the show. Okay, so first up, granddaughter Edie, your grandpapa is a wonderful man. So make sure you spend lots of time with him. And then get on the sponsor list. That would be wonderful. You know, we only do the show because people help us, right?
Indeed.
No, we don't have like a big network behind us. So, you know, any generosity you can send our way is always appreciated. And, Portland, Oregon. You know, we need to go up to Portland sometime.
We have fans there.
Oh, we definitely have one. No, we have two. Granddaughter Edie. She can show us all the good places to go. And so can Monty. Thanks for writing. That it?
That's it.
That is it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own by email, send it to the address you see over here. Or if you'd like to send us a tube full of posters, send it to this address you see right here. We'll be back soon with Mr. Kengar. And first, we need to get back to the film, Moon of the Wolf. Don't go away.
Hey, this is Carl from Woodstock, Georgia. Love your show. Watch it almost every night on YouTube. You guys are much better than the movies that you show, but I like them both because you guys are all on it. Thanks for making my nights fun. Bye.